of the east side of Buffalo and the Fruit Belt.
And let me remind our listening audience once again that the Fruit Belt Eastside Business and Leadership Academy is a component of the $500 million. That's right. Yes, that's right. $500 million social justice ministry at St. John Baptist Church. It is an urban national model for economic development in the Fruit Belt community of the city of Buffalo, New York. This project is a faith-based initiative. It is God-driven, creating hundreds of job opportunities in construction, small business, healthcare and wellness, energy efficiency, and entrepreneurial training. This redevelopment effort proposes to reinvest in the city of Buffalo's urban core, providing the impetus for economic development and enhancement of quality of life on Buffalo's east side. In addition, over the last 15 years, in the Fruit Belt Community Development Corporation, they have developed 77 townhomes at a cost of $22.3 million, an 8-bed, $2.8 million hospice facility, 5 single-family homes, where home buyers have received $80,000, that's right, $80,000 per house in subsidies. There are 2 employment services on the St. John Baptist campus. They founded a 23-hour state-certified daycare of children ages 6 weeks to 5 years old and school age 6 to 12 years old. They've opened a medical office which provides chiropractic, physical therapy services, health and wellness services, nutrition classes, and an on-site referral for any needed health home service. The St. John Fruit Belt CDC and St. John affiliate corporations are set to execute and implement over $100 million worth of projects over the next 3 to 5 years in the Fruit Belt on the east side of Buffalo. And that encompasses the new announcement that we just heard from Macaulay Gardens, the $41 million, 150 home renovation makeover. My God, how great thou art.
God is great. He is great, and he's worthy to be praised. And we would just start to encourage individuals within the community, because when we did the $16 million 49 townhome, we had 60% minority participation. Now, no one has gotten anywhere. The best anyone has done is 25% anywhere in the state. This is unheard of, that an African American entity does 60% minority participation on a $16 million townhome project. That was a tremendous accomplishment. It didn't just happen. It took a lot of coordination, and we brought the project in on time. Thanks to Mr. Paul Lamparelli and Sandra Rice, SLR. They were my on-the-ground folk, my construction folk on the ground, and we brought that project in, and that's what I'm excited about, that over the last 15 years, we've done over $49 million worth of development, and we're the only legitimate developer. When I say only legitimate African American developer, when I say that, I meant that we secured the funding, we signed it off on making sure it got bonded, we made the final decisions, we were accountable if anything went wrong, if there were penalties or anything that took place, we had to put the money up, and it cost this church and its community of faith a lot of money to develop all of those different projects. And what I was excited about is every one of those projects we started off with zero. We didn't have front money. We weren't rich and have we weren't chugged. No, we turned around and we started with $0, and we worked over a period of time and organized our working community of folk that's working with us, our team, and we got 400,000 put up in services, and then we compensated the people or reimbursed the folk, and we've done that on numerous projects. And now we have developers. I have a co-developer, and I'm able to give more attention just to the Bible and studying, because that's my academic background. I'm mastered 3 times over, 7 years of postgraduate work in biblical studies and theology and seminary, and language, and now I'm able to give more attention to that and less attention to the social justice ministry. Y'all are beginning to handle it. Our consultants are beginning to handle the development and getting more involved, and our human resource department and our leadership and trustees are getting more involved, so I can just give my attention to the biblical studies, the Word of God and biblical studies. So this is just marvelous. I mean, when you come over here, this is how you become. You can't stop talking. It's just so much going on. Every day something new. Every day something exciting. That's what life is. I come to give you life, and life more abundantly. And we don't have to sit around and talk about the soap operas or some Hollywood wives or men or none of that nonsense. We got our own show going right over here. They ought to come film this. You can't find another group of African Americans that's handling this type of organization anywhere in the country. And we got freedom. We got freedom. We got freedom. And I'm thankful to God. For whom the Son set free is free indeed. You'll know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And I'm thankful to God about it. And I just want to close out this few seconds to say that we have a big event coming up this coming Sunday. We're going to honor the Carolyn Ann Kennedy Varner family, who many of y'all know, Michelle Varner Naylor. Her married name now is Naylor. She's been a great vocalist here at St. John Baptist Church, and many of you remember the Brown family, Andrew Brown, and he led the United Mass Choir and concerts, and one of what was the impetus for the music here at St. John. And Reverend Pastor Tim Brown will be preaching the word at 4 o'clock this coming Sunday afternoon, and we're going to honor those musical families that have been so much to the St. John Baptist Church over these 90 years.
Outstanding. And Pastor, you mentioned something in your closing there about developers. I'd like our entrepreneurs, our young Afro-American entrepreneurs, to know that they should aim high. Aim high when they aim at the opportunities that they hope to become. Don't aim low, because you have no place to fall. I was once told to aim at being the best in the universe, and you might fall somewhere along in the world. If you aim at being the best in the world, you might be the best in the country. If you aim at being the best in the country, you might be the best in the state. But have some place to aim high. And I'd like to say this. When we talk about developers in the city of Buffalo, Pastor Michael Chapman is one of only a few that have success in the projects that have taken place. And on this McCarley Gardens project, he is the co-developer. That's right, the co-developer of this $41 million project. Now, our community probably doesn't know that, but it is Reverend Michael Chapman and Mr. Nicholas Sinatra are the two developers on this project. And so African American entrepreneurs aim high at doing these types of things. This concludes our show for today. We'd like you to join us again next week and tune in every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. right here on AM 1,400 solid gold sold.